This is how a Jetboil Minimo looks like after 5 years of everyday use. This video is sponsored by nobody. We tried and tested the Jetboil in real life conditions, and what you will see is the result of our experience with it. Back in 2016, my wife and I self-converted this Toyota Land Cruiser behind here into a tiny home on wheels, and we started to drive around the world overland. So far we crossed 5 continents and visited 52 countries. The Jetboil was one of the first gadgets we bought for our expedition. We have used it mainly to boil water for our morning coffee, tea or infusions, but also to boil eggs or water necessary to cook foods such as instant polenta, couscous or oatmeal. The Jetboil Minimo also comes with a pot support where you can place a frying pan on it. And actually, many occasions we cooked from scratch with it, making complex dishes like, for example, a mixed seafood spaghetti pasta.
What do you say?
A mixed seafood spaghetti pasta. This cup can easily cook 2 portions of pasta in it. We still keep it in its original case that unfortunately we dropped on a couple of occasions, also damaging the bottom cover. We don't really use this, so that's why we haven't bought a replacement. I just applied some tape around it and that's fine with us. But it's important to know that the cover, you can use it as a dish or as a measure cup if you want. After about 2.5 years of daily use, we started to notice that the dotted base of the burner was changing color and also deformed a little bit. And this is how it looks like today. It's a little bit more concave. Also, the ignition spark little metal rod split, limiting its function. It still works today, as you can see, but obviously is less effective. It's possible to buy the replacement of the spark, but at the time we were in Bolivia, then came Peru, then Ecuador, and Jetboil doesn't have representatives there. So we just got used to light it with a flint, a lighter or some matches. Beneath here there are some marks, some spots of plastic burned, but this was actually our fault for not using Jetboil original cartridges. Although the thread is meant to work on all the screw cap type canisters, sometimes it was not possible to find the appropriate one, and in some countries we used the canister that was meant for blowtorches. On one occasion we didn't screw it properly and a little gas leak beneath caught fire. By the time we extinguished it, we sustained this damage here. This is durable plastic and the structure is still intact. Also, by not using the original cartridges, we speeded up the wear on the thread of the burner. And it's now a couple of weeks that we have been noticed that there is a little bit of play between all the components of the burner. The cap is still in perfect condition, as you can see, just the fabric has discolored a bit but not in major. There is a little bit of lime scale and the non-stick material is a little bit worn off. The handles still work perfectly and there is no rust whatsoever. It's now time to put our Jetboil to the test. All Jetboil stoves are fuel efficient and they really make the most of your heat. Jetboil claims that a Minimo can bring 16 ounces of water, about half liter, to boiling point in about 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Since we had it, we never actually timed it how long it takes. I mean, by the time we would get our mobile phone and start the chronometer, the water was already halfway to boiling point. We are using a generic gas canister, which is a mix of butane and propane. We couldn't find the Jetboil cartridge that actually uses a fuel-efficient mix of propane and isobutane. It's about 10 a.m. We're going to use some slightly chilled water, that's the thermos. It's about 26 degrees Celsius, that is about 78 Fahrenheit. Let's do this! 1 minute and 58 seconds. What else to say? That's better than the Jetboil website specifications. And don't forget that we have been using this well over 1,500 times. I'm actually not surprised because over the years the Jetboil has proven to be one of our best gadgets. We simply love it. It's lightweight, it's portable. We took it all the way up to the Everest base camp, well above 17,000 feet. And also at minus 27 Celsius in Canada, it worked without a hiccup. We recommend it for anyone that loves the outdoors, from the backpacker to the cyclist up to the RV, vanlifer and overlander, and that is looking for an efficient, durable, lightweight, portable cooking system. It was definitely worth all the money, and even when the burner will leave us, we will just buy that spare part and we will still keep using all the other accessories that we have. Below in the description there is an Amazon link to all the gear that we use. I hope you liked the video and it did provide you with some useful information, especially if you are thinking to buy a Jetboil. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and check our other videos. And if you have any questions, just write them down in the comments below. Thank you for watching and see you soon.